MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in, Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Line towards center field, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Batting second.
Ready now, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Settling in now, Joey Wendell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Down the first baseline. Ready with the 1-2.
Ready, count 2-2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Chopper left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in now, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's ball 4. So the runner runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Cavan Biggio, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Drilled right back up the middle. Adames scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Robertson. Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to the right side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Willie Adames. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now with the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Here's Randall Grichuk. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here now the 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting, third base.
1-1.
Vladimir.
Runs a bit inside for a ball. Grichuk is off at first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt it. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder Jose Martinez. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trevor Story will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, number 8.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. Standing in, Billy McKinney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Martinez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting,
Now in the box, Reese McGuire. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sinker misses, ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Robertson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1-1, here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll start us off in the 8th. Anthony Bass is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 52, Anthony.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now another 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Into the box, Jose Martinez. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Trevor Story steps in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. The 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Adames picks it up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the Fast Pitch Pitching Cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul. And the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show.
The 2-1 home is strike two, swinging.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. So here's Mike Zunino, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Andrew Kittredge is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Reese McGuire is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A swing toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
The final